What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the team. Now, first things off, we're going to give a very, really quick overview of what it is you just got access to, a little quick overview of how it is you're going to be able to fund your account, set up, start trading, and even create a second form of income, right? So now, let's jump right into it, right? So let's get set up really, really quickly. So number one, first thing we have to do is we have to establish our why. We need a reason for why we're doing what we're doing, right? So you didn't sign up just to make $100,000, right? Your why is not a dollar amount, right? Because if I just gave you $100,000, would you just stop wanting money? Would you just stop wanting success in any way, shape, or form? No. So your why is much, much deeper. The reason you need to have a why is because that's what's going to keep you pushing and have that burning desire to keep on chasing those goals and smashing through your goals financially, right? Number two, download these apps, right? So you need Zoom, you need the Zoom app downloaded, you need Discord downloaded, you need MetaTrader 4 downloaded if you have the platinum package, right? And you need TradingView. So now actually TradingView, I prefer to use the desktop version just for the simple fact that I have a bigger screen on the desktop or iPad tablet. But just so you know, it is an application as well on your phone. I just prefer the bigger screens. And you need Cash App or Coinbase. So the reason you need Cash App or Coinbase is just so we can buy Bitcoin and fund our account, right? Buy Bitcoin and fund to put some money into our trading accounts. So now I am Center, right? This is the course. This is what you got access to, right? So in the academy is going to be the course, right? So that's basics to advanced, right? Short clips, 4 to 5 minute long videos, super easy to follow and super straight to the point, right? So there's tests and quizzes throughout the course to keep you engaged, right? So how many times have you watched a video and then an hour later you completely forgot that you watched the video, right? So we noticed that, and now we've already incorporated tests and quizzes throughout the course to keep you engaged so you can retain the information, right? So these 4 or 5 minute videos, after a good handful of them, you get a short test, like, 2 to 3 multiple choice questions, just on the information that you just went over to make sure you retain all that information, right? So this is exactly what the academy will look like. So to get access to the academy, you hit iamcenter.com, well, iam.center, excuse me. Then you hit academies. Then you're going to hit FRX or HFX, depending if you got the platinum package or the HFX package. Right now, then you have access to Go Live. So Go Live is going to be your best friend, right? These are the live sessions with the 6 and 7 figure traders, right? These are your live sessions. So there's earning sessions and there's learning sessions. On the learning sessions, these traders are showing you their strategy. They're sharing the screen and they're showing you step by step what it is they look for to get into a trade, right? From top down analysis, right? And then you have the earning sessions, which is my favorite thing, right? These traders are just going live and they're sharing trades live, right? My favorite thing. So they're, again, share their screen. You have a live chat on the right side. It's going to look just like this, right? Some of the live sessions are recorded. Well, every single live session is recorded. So you can review, rewatch, relearn any of the live sessions that you missed. Now, to get access to Go Live, you go to I Am Center, you go to Go Live, right? It'll be just like this. I Am Center. Go Live will be on the left side of the screen. And then you hit FX or FRX or HFX library, again, depending on which package you got. Now, plug in. First, we'll go over the platinum package. We'll go over the platinum package first, and then we're going to get into the HFX package. So HFX package users, just hold on tight, right? So plug in. The only people who do not make money here are the people who do not sign on and use the products. It's very, very, very simple. If you know how to sign on to a back office, you're more than qualified to make money here. So now let's check out the number one app in the company, which is Gold Cup, right? Gold Cup, again, is just an application. You can download it. I prefer to use the desktop version. It's going to scan the market for you and give you trade alerts. It's going to scan the market for you, give you trade alerts. Very, very simple. You can trade Gold Cup live with Lesaldo Tavares. You see, he goes live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 a.m. You could actually trade live with him. And then those are his earning sessions. Now, the learning session he has is Sunday at 10 a.m. So if you want to learn the Gold Cup strategy, 10 a.m. Sunday, which is also recorded. So you don't have to wait until Sunday. And then if you want to earn live with Mr. Lesaldo Tavares, that's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 a.m. So that's Gold Cup. Now, when you log into Gold Cup, this is what it's going to look like, right? If it doesn't look like this, you go to the top left. It'll say strategies on the top left-hand corner. You will hit strategies, and then you're going to hit Masters Teacups, right? And this will appear. You can change between your time frames, so on and so forth. Now, to make sure you don't miss any of the Gold Cup trades, you can set up alerts so that literally it'll email you every single time a trade is sent out. So now to set up your email alerts, it's not shown on here, but to set up your email alerts, on the top right-hand corner, you'll see 3 dots, right? You're going to hit that. You're going to hit settings, and then you're going to go to alerts. You type in your email, and then you type in how frequently you would like them to alert you every time there is a trade signal, right? A trade alert. So now to get access to Gold Cup, IM Center, Strategies, Gold Cup. Very, very simple. Now, if you do not have Gold Cup added, you go to IM Academy, you go to Shopping Cart, and then you add Gold Cup. 21 bucks, the best $21 you'll ever spend, right? And then we have the harmonics, right? The harmonic scanner is literally my personal favorite, right? So I personally use this scanner right here to retire when I was 21 years old, right? 4 months into the company, I retired off of this, what you're looking at right now. So the scanner does something very, very similar to Gold Cup, right? Scans the market for you, gives you your entry, stop, and your take profit, right? You can trade the scanner live, right? With the top educator, Manny Quinones. So he goes live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 10 a.m. That's his earning sessions, right? He has his earning sessions Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Eastern, right? 10 a.m. Eastern. So a bunch of his sessions are also recorded. He goes over the strategy, and he's extremely, extremely accurate, right? Just for number's sake, in his last session, he was 4 for 5. He was literally 80% accurate. So you're going to hop on, and you're going to be able to take advantage of the trade setups. Now, to get access to the harmonic scanner itself, you're going to go to IM Center, you're going to hit strategies, then you're going to hit harmonics, right? Then you're going to get access to the harmonic scanner. Now, how do you place a trade, right? This is what a trade idea is going to look like, right? This is what a trade idea will look like. You're going to log into your MetaTrader 4, your application that you downloaded in the very beginning. And this is what it's going to look like right here. On the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see all of your quotes, right? All of the currency pairs and such, right? So you're going to look for GBP USD, right? You find it on this list, you're going to hit it, and then you're going to hit trade, right? And then this screen will appear right here. So what you do next is you look at the type of trade it is, right? It's a buy at market. So that's a market execution trade. We already have market execution up, right? And then SL stands for stop loss, and TP stands for take profit, right? So for SL, we have 1.2340. So in stop loss, that's SL, you're going to type in 1.2340 or just copy and paste it. And then take profit, 1.2400. And then here you'll type in and take profit, 1.2400. Very, very simple. Then you just hit that buy button. Why? Because it is a buy at market. Very, very simple. It's copy, paste, profit. So whenever you get a harmonic scanner trade, whenever you get a gold cup alert, or whenever one of the top traders on your team sends out an alert, you know exactly how to input those numbers. Now let's get right to HFX, high frequency Forex, right? A fan favorite. So you have to plug in. You absolutely have to plug in. The only way you don't make money with HFX is if you're not tuning in to the multiple live earning sessions. So HFX, this right here is the Liberty app. So the Liberty app is essentially the scanner for HFX traders, right? One of my favorite apps as well, right? So it provides and pinpoints and targets for entries and things like that in order for you to create profits in minutes, right? It'll show you a potential trade setup, right? You'll add a couple confirmations to that and you'll take the trade. A highly accurate system that pinpoints and targets entries to create profits in minutes. This will literally be some of the fastest money you will ever make. And then on the right-hand corner, we have our educators. This is just a handful of the educators, right? Some of my favorite, we have Ness, the legend, right? The living legend, Ness Vequez, right? So he goes live, 10 p.m., Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then you have Maddie Pips. He goes live 11 p.m. So you can check on Go Live. You'll check their exact schedule to see when it is these 3 educators go live, and then the 9 other amazing educators go live, right? And 9 times out of 10, they will enter trades right live for you, right? You can make money with your educators, right? So now to get access to the Liberty app, it's very simple. IM Center, strategies, and then HFX, and then you'll hit the Liberty app, right? Now to get access to your educators, you go to IM Center, go to Go Live, then you hit HFX, right? And then you'll see all of your amazing HFX educators, right? So now how to place a trade with HFX, with your binary broker, right? So the educator will suggest for you 3 things: the currency, the time duration, and the buy or sell position. Now, when you're trading binary, when you're trading HFX, right, they use different words, right? They don't use buy or sell. They actually use call and put, right? They actually use call and put, right? So just to keep it really, really simple, we just have it as buy or sell positions, right? So here you'll have your currency, right? You will have your currency. You'll have your time duration over here on the right side. You have the amount, of course, is dictated by you and how much you're trading with. And then your call or your put position, right? So now you may have a different broker depending on how much money you're getting started with, right? So this same interface a lot of times will be either on the top of the screen or at the bottom of the screen. You're still just looking for the same 3 things, whatever broker you got. You're looking for the currency, time duration, and then call or put position. Very, very, very simple, right? So get ready and have fun, and to get ready, right? Get ready for some of the quickest and easiest returns you will ever make, ladies and gentlemen. Now, all answers are in the Fast Start, right? So this is the Fast Start Center, right? Mastertheacademy.com, right? Mastertheacademy.com, right? You're going to hit the training section, and you're going to have all of your tutorials: how to open up a broker account, right? How to fund your broker account, right? How to access the scanners, right? 7-day profit plan. Everything you need to know will be right there in that one training center, right? Don't forget, you also have access to your Discord, right? Which is where you have your team discussions, right? That's this little guy right here. You have access to Discord, right? You have some of the most profitable traders you will ever meet is in that Discord, right? Some of the most profitable traders you will ever meet are in that Discord, right? So don't be afraid to hop in that Discord and say, hey, is anybody in a trade? Hey, when's the next live session, right? It's an amazing community to help you grow, help you earn and learn at the same time. So now to get access, right, you're going to hit mastertheacademy.com, right? You're going to hit training, and then you're going to hit FRX or HFX, depending on what package you got, depending on what kind of trading you will be doing. So that right there is going to sum up all of your trading needs, right? In terms of account setup, account funding, your 7-day profit plan, your product trainings, they're all right there. All answers are in that Fast Start website. So now let's talk about residual income. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. You guys did not sign up here to be just a trader. You signed up here to be a successful entrepreneur. You signed up to be a successful business person, right? So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You have to create some residual income, right? Let's talk about wealth in general. Before we even get there, let's talk about wealth. You see, wealth is when your residual income is abundantly greater than your residual expenses, right? When the money coming in every month, right, is bigger or a lot more than the money coming out every month, right? Residual income creates happiness. So trading will make you rich, right? Trading will make sure you don't work a 9 to 5. Residuals will make you wealthy. Residuals will make sure anybody with your last name will never have to work a 9 to 5. So it's much more simpler than you think. Building wealth is much simpler than you think. And we have the blueprint. So everyone knows you enroll 2 people, you get a free account, right? That's super easy. Now, when you enroll a 3rd person, you actually give yourself an $1,800 yearly raise. You give yourself an $1,800 yearly raise. You're a platinum 150, making $150 a month, right? $37 every single week. It may not look like a lot, right? But think about it. The average light bill in the US is about $120 average, right? So now at platinum 150, you have $150 come in every single month. You have your light bill paid for the rest of your life, right? So now imagine by adding other streams of income, you can essentially negate all of your expenses and get closer and closer to building wealth, right? And that $1,800 yearly raise, think about it. If you ask your boss for $1,800 raise, he's going to laugh at you. He's going to laugh at you and say, hey, good luck, good try, go home, right? But you can only grant yourself that $1,800 yearly raise if you are a boss. Luckily for you, you become a boss the moment you sign up. You become an entrepreneur the moment you sign up. You become part of the 1% the moment that you sign up, right? So let's get right to it. Let's say those 3 people enroll 3 of their own people. They have their own 3 friends that actually want to trade. They have their own 3 friends that are going to be seeing profits just like you are, right? When they enroll their own 3 people, you now have 12 people in your organization, and you're a Platinum 600 making $600 a month, $150 every single week. You just gave yourself a $7,200 yearly raise, a $7,000 yearly raise, right? Again, you can only grant yourself this raise if you are a boss, and you are a boss, right? Most people use this income to start trading. Actually, in fact, most people use this income to start trading, right? Why would you use your own money if you can use the company's money, right? That's the business mind, right? This way, this entire opportunity becomes risk free, right? And then again, those 3 people eventually go on to be their own Platinum 600s, right? Now you're a Platinum 1000 making $1,000 a month. You just gave yourself a $12,000 yearly raise. You know, at this level, you become a top income earner in the industry of network marketing, right? So that extra $1,000 a month, imagine how much more fun trading can be when you have an extra $1,000 to play with every single month, right? So now let's launch, right? Let's get you started. Even if you don't want to go for the ranks and you just want a free account, you're going to be doing this, right? So number 1, establish your why. Again, it cannot be money, right? It cannot be a single dollar amount, right? Again, if you want $100,000 for this opportunity, if I give you $100,000, are you just going to stop wanting money? If it was $1 million, if I give you $1 million right now, are you just going to stop wanting success? Are you going to stop wanting more and more for yourself? So ask yourself, what is that why? Do I want to buy my mom that house, right? Do I want to retire my mom? Do I want to retire my dad? Do I want to make sure every one of my future children or current children even never have to work a 9 to 5? That is a why, ladies and gentlemen. That's a strong why. What I want you to do right now, I want you to text that why to the person who signed you up. Text that why to the person who got you started, because not only is it a form of accountability, they just got you started to that stream of income that's going to make that why possible, right? They just got you started into this form of income, which will make that why possible, right? So text them right now. It's a form of accountability. See, when on those days you feel lazy, on those days you're just watching Netflix all day, every day, 3, 4, 5 days in a week, right? So the person who signed you up, they're going to say, hey, I thought you wanted to retire your mom, right? You're not here to be average, right? You're not here to be ordinary. You're here to be extraordinary, right? You're here to be extraordinary. So that person's going to hold you accountable. Don't let that person get rich alone. That person's not going to let you get rich alone, right? So number 2, set your goals. You see, the people who don't hit goals don't set them properly, right? People who don't hit goals do not set them properly. So goal number 1, you're going to have 2 goals here. 1, Platinum 600 in the next 14 days. Extremely doable. We do it every single week, right? Platinum 600 in 14 days, you're going to have a date for it, right? The reason you're going to have a date is because you have to set the goal properly. How many times do you have a friend that says, hey, I'm going to be rich, but they can't tell you why or how, and they can't tell you when, right? Don't be like those people, right? So the goal is Platinum 600 in 14 days. And then your trading goal, right? You're going to be doing both streams of income. You're not here to be just a team builder. You're not here to be just a trader. You're not here to be just a one-trick pony, right? One-trick ponies are only good in the circus. When you only have one stream of income, you're only one step away from poverty, right? We're here to put you multiple steps away from poverty, right? So that poverty is virtually impossible for you and your family, right? So your trading goal is 10% in the next 30 days. So now let me walk you through that logic, right? 10% in the next 30 days. First of all, if you have any idea of the team that you just joined, you know you're going to blow that number out of the water, right? So let me put in perspective for you. See, in Goldman Sachs, right? Goldman Sachs is one of the top investment firms in the world, right? So on average, they promise people 12 to 15% a year, right? On whatever you invest with them. Let's say you invest with them 10 million, 20 million, 100 million, right? They're promising you 12 to 15% in a year, right? In 365 days. Now, to put in perspective, let's say you gave them $100. They will never take $100. That's way too little for them, for a firm of that magnitude. But let's say that you gave them $100. Basically, that means they're going to give you $112 at the end of the year, right? At the end of the year, they just earned you an extra $12. You see here, I just told you you're going to be able to make 10% every 30 days. 10% in 30 days, right? If you just plug in and use the products and pay attention, right? So if you were to go to a billionaire, if you went to a billionaire and said, hey, I'm going to give you 10% in 30 days, he's going to give you every single dollar he has to his name, because that billionaire understands percentages and he understands the power of compounding. So here with that 10% in 30 days is we're going to under promise and we're going to over deliver. You're going to smash that goal much, much quicker than you set it, right? Now, a fulfillment goal, which is about everyone but you. And then we get right to the list. This is the plan of action, right? We said what we're going to do. Now let's actually do it. The plan of action, you need a list of at least 30 people, 10 friends you got, flat tire friends. Let's say what's a flat tire friend, right? Let's say you had a flat 3, 4 in the morning. These 10 people are the people who are going to come pick you up, right? Or these 10 people are the people who are at least going to pick up the phone, right? 3, 4 in the morning. Then you have 10 associates, coworkers, or neighbors, people that know you, right? And then you have 10 people from social media, 10 people who like your statuses, comment on your pictures, view your stories, things like that. Now, if you don't have that many flat tire friends, you can supplement it with people from social media or coworkers or associates, but you must have that 30-person list minimum. I like to tell people the bigger your list, the bigger your list, the bigger your belief, and the quicker we can get you that free account or help you build that residual income. And then the only skill you're going to need to execute right now is the invite. So this is the perfect invite. This is a skill, right? This is a skill you're going to need to in any industry. You master this skill, you'll be extremely successful in any industry you choose. So again, if you can get a lot of people in a room, you're going to make a lot of money. If you can get a lot of people to look at one particular business proposal, you're going to make a lot of money, right? Doesn't matter what industry you're in, right? If you're selling a house, if you can get a lot of people to look at that house, it's going to sell, right? If you're selling music, if you can get a lot of people to look at your album, then you're going to sell the album, right? Very, very simple. So number one, there's a science to this. Number one, be in a hurry. 2, clear the time. Number 3, add value. Number 4, take it away, right? So now this is an example, right? You're going to talk to your friend and say, hey, what's up? What's going on? I'm actually about to do this call with my team. I wanted to ask you really quickly, are you free tonight at 8 o'clock, right? So you're in a hurry because you said you're about to do this call with your team, and you're about to clear the time, right? You're asking them if they're free at 8, right? They're probably free at 8. They're probably just home doing nothing, right? So you say, hey, I'm cool. I'm partnered with a few investors. We're launching a project that's going to help us actually earn some income from home or help us make some money from home. We're giving out information live at 8, right? So you say you'll be free, right? So now this right here is when you get a whole bunch of questions. What investors? How old are they? How long have they been in business? What kind of business is it? A whole bunch of questions, but you're a business person, right? There's a time and place for everything. Right now is not the time or the place. You just added value. Now you got to take it away. You say, hey, I don't have a lot of time to explain right now, right? Like I said, I'm jumping into this conference call. I'll text you the link right now. And then you shoot them the link to the opportunity call, right? Because remember, you're a boss, right? When you go to a McDonald's, the manager isn't on the cashier and the fries and the burger and the drive-through and everything else, right? Right? There's somebody doing a particular job. You have the best of the best doing what they're best at, right? So you're not going to be explaining the opportunity at all. You have the top income earners on your team explaining how it is they became top income earners on the team, right? You have the best of the best doing what they're best at, right? So you are a boss. You have to operate as such, right? So now after the call, after the opportunity call, they've seen the information and they're ready to plug in. So now this is how you go about it. Say two things. What was your favorite part, right? A lot of times they like the scanner. A lot of times they like the residual income, right? A lot of times they like the fact that they can get it for free, right? So you agree, say, hey, that's dope. Yeah, I like how you can come in and start earning while you learn. Let's get you started, right? I want to get you set up and started earning ASAP, not just trading, because we don't make any one trick ponies over here. We make successful people, we make successful individuals. They're going to be earning and learning residually and trading as well, right? So, common objections, not everyone is like you and me, not everyone is part of that 1%, right? So, common objections are, hey, I'm not sure, right? If I need more information, right? Even though that call has more than enough information for someone to make a decision, right? How much can I make? How much have you made? Right? Just common objections. And there's really two great responses to these common objections. Number one, three-way call with your mentor. Keep in mind, you're not explaining a single thing. Have the best of the best do that, right? Have the greats do it, right? So get on a call with your mentor. Hey, that's a great question. That's a great question. Let's get on a call with my mentor. He's going to be able to share his experience and help you make the right decision. Simple. You didn't say he's going to make you feel dumb. You didn't say he's going to make you feel broke. You didn't say he's going to force you to sign up. You said, hey, they've been doing a little bit longer than me. They just have a little bit more experience than me. He's going to share his story with you and just let you know. And you're going to be able to make an educated decision, not a decision based off of fear or uncertainty, right? And then the second great response is, this is for the sharks, really. I recently joined the team. There's already so many people winning. You can either watch me get rich or get rich with me, right? Don't make me get rich alone, right? This right here is when you get your two and free. This right here is when they get started. They finally have the courage. You finally put things in perspective for them. They finally think on your same frequency and they're ready to plug in and start making money with you, trading the foreign exchange market, right? So you do this enough times, sign up, you launch, you get your friends an opportunity call, they sign up, they launch, they get their friends an opportunity call, they sign up, they launch, they get their friends an opportunity call. You'll eventually rise up in the ranks because you have so many people plugging in, and these are not necessarily people you're talking to, or you're not teaching these people. They're just plugging into the same system that you just plugged into, right? No pressure whatsoever. So you do this enough, you'll see enough people hit ranks, you actually become part of the elite, right? So this is the chairman club. So chairman is just a rank, right, in our organization. You're now part of the top 1% in the industry. See, at these levels, you've achieved a 6 or 7 figure residual income. You can comfortably invest into other streams of income. Like we said, you're not here to be the best trader in the world or the best network marketer in the world. You didn't wake up at 5 years old and say, hey, mom, I want to be a trader. You did say, hey, mom, I'm going to make sure you never have to work again. You did say, hey, mom, I want to be a successful person. I want to be somebody. I want to have impact in the world. That's what you did say, right? So now you're going to use these two streams of income to get you there. You can comfortably invest into real estate. You can comfortably invest into small businesses. You can comfortably invest into automated Amazon and drop shipping stores, whatever the case may be, right? So you can comfortably invest into other streams of income to put you multiple steps away from that poverty line, right? So now we measure your success based off how many successful people are next to you, right? So pay it forward and help the next person create wealth, right? Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.